Music people are hard-working people, and today's guests are no exception. Sargent Sapphire exploded onto the Sydney live scene in mid-2006 and have been gigging at a frantic rate ever since. Fast forward a few years and you have a powerful live act with 2 EPs under their belts and an album on the way. The boys from Sargent Sapphire have taken time out from their very busy schedule to be with us today. Fox and Phil, welcome to the show.
Hey.
Now, tell us firstly where the name Sargent Sapphire comes from.
No idea.
Our bass player basically made it up.
We couldn't decide on anything because we usually have different opinions on like the ideology of the band, and we can never come up with something because I always want something in your face and he wants something subtler usually.
Let's just say it has no significance whatsoever.
Has no significance. I think it's a Beatles-esque reference to some degree, you know, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band or something.
Cool. So in saying that, what are some of the recurring themes of your songs then?
It's a question for you, since you write the lyrics.
I guess catharsis more than anything else. You know, like I consider, like you write about things and like a guide to things that I've stuffed up, and then you know it's almost like, you know, this is what I did, so you should probably avoid this. You know, just like my therapy sessions are up there on stage and stuff like that. You know, like there's songs about all different things. You know, religion. You know, we got one song called Lead Paint that's about, you know, sex in a lead-lined room and stuff like that, and just all different experiences from anything. Songs about like the idea of going to heaven. Others, just all different types of.
So you're kind of spilling your guts out to the world.
Kind of, and my curiosities.
Yep. You guys also have some very distinctive artwork on your CDs and gig posters. Where do the designs for those come from?
Well,
finger painting.
Yeah, finger painting. What else is there? Basically, I went to art college for about 3 years, so I got a degree in art. Yeah, I don't know, just basically things that I come up with that suit the music, really.
But you always doodled, even in high school.
Yeah,
You're quite good at it.
Awesome. Now, I'm really interested to know, I've never actually seen a show of yours, but I've heard that you guys have a bit of a reputation for making a spectacle of yourselves at live gigs. For example, performing in straitjackets, hitting old lady piñatas filled with condoms. Can we say that? I don't know.
What else have we done? We've had a guy dressed up like Jesus with like a glow stick cross.
Yeah, we crucified somebody for a song called Atheism.
He wore a dress.
With full makeup?
Sort of.
No, he only had it for one song.
Yeah.
And he took it off like a big pansy. That was cool.
It was very nice though, and flashed the man titties and all that sort of thing. And
yeah.
Just basically mixing it up, the crowd.
The idea is like, I've always thought it should be like a more traditional, sort of more theatrical style of playing on stage. You can't just stand there and bore the audience, you know. They can just go home and listen to a recording. They've come to see you live. They've come to see what makes you tick. So for me personally, I like to explode in general and pop and do weird things. So we try to translate what we feel inside to on the stage. So we try to have like antics, you know, wearing dresses and breaking piñatas and, you know, getting audience members up to embarrass the hell out of themselves, you know, whatever we can do really.
And then they walk out being like, wow, that was the best show I've ever seen.
Yeah, well, we got one new girl up on stage one time. First time she'd ever come to a show, and she's there in a pair of fairy wings and a green wig, and we got her up on stage and we're like, how's the show for you? And she's like, fucking awesome. And, you know, she's been coming back ever since. And so just all sorts of stuff like that, really.
Now, you guys have recorded before. Tell us, what is the recording process like?
Tedious.
Boring.
Yeah.
Not that fun, eh?
It's challenging though, because we've never, like, for our own feeling, we've never created a CD that we've been entirely happy with.
Okay.
We've only ever done maybe, you know, half or more that we've actually still been in love with, you know, years later on. And I guess the challenge is to make a full-length CD that we think other people are going to like and that we also are going to like in years to come.
Okay. So what can we expect from the upcoming album, Idiotproof?
Hilarity, sock puppets, monkey strangling. I don't know.
You know how System of a Down's got that kind of goofy edge to them sometimes?
I personally don't know System of a Down's goofy edge, but I'm sure lots of viewers at home do.
Well, they sing about terracotta pies and stuff
Okay.
like that. Not to that extent, but you know, just some of the songs are really weird and goofy, but still fun and energetic. So that's kind of what we like to do. This thing's, you know, a bit heavier and simpler than our old style, but like in a good kind of way. It's
More
powerful.
concise,
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
focused on the songwriting.
Yeah.
Would you mind treating us to a song from the album?
If we
Would
have
we
to,
mind?
of
Wouldn't we?
course.
Yeah. Why not?
All right, thank you so much for coming in for a chat with us today. We'll be hearing from Sargent Sapphire a little later on in the show, so stay tuned to Get Out.